How does dig plus trace actually work? When I look at the man page for dig, I get the following. So how does this work, in practice? What would be the equivalent series of dig commands, without plus trace, that would be functionally equivalent?
Dig plus trace works by pretending it's a name server and works down the namespace tree using iterative queries starting at the root of the tree, following referrals along the way. The first thing it does is ask the normal system DNS server for NS records for. After it gets a response, which will be the current list of root name servers, it'll pick one and then ask for the record for that name if it didn't get it in the additional records section the first time, so it's got an IP address to send the next query to. Let's say it picks f.rootservers.net whose IP address is 192.5.5.241. At this point, let's use dig plus trace www.google.co.uk. as our command with a domain name we want to trace the resolution path for. The next behind-the-scenes query will be this. Wow, so now we know that there are name servers for UK, and that's the only thing the root server knows about. This is a referral, because we did not ask for recursion, plus no recurse turns it off. Great, we rinse and repeat. This time we pick one of the UK name servers and ask it the same question. Awesome, now we have found out that the UK top-level name server knows there's a zone called google.co.uk, and tells us to go ask those name servers our question. This is another referral. Rinse, repeat. This time, however, we didn't get a records in the additional records section of the response, so we pick one, say ns2.google.com, and we have to go find its address. We restart a query, at the root again, and chase down the tree to find the IP address for ns2.google.com. I'll skip that part for brevity, but we learned that the IP for it is 216.239.34.10. So our next query is, and we're done. Finally, how do we know we're done? We got an answer to our query, which was the records for www.google.co.uk. You can also tell because it's not a referral anymore, the AA bit is set in the last response, meaning this is the authoritative answer for your query. So that's what's happening each step along the way when you use dig plus trace. Note that if you have INSEC-aware version of dig and you add plus INSEC to the command, you may see a bunch more records. What those extra records are is left as an exercise for the reader. But gets into how dig plus seek chase works.
Let's say you were looking up DNS as a hierarchy, starting with root servers that know which servers are authoritative for the TLDS, the last part of the domain name. So the equivalent to step by step would be EA, query one of the root servers to find who is authoritative for UK. This responds with a series of authoritative UK servers, so we ask them who has co.uk. And we are told the SOA authority is at the same servers. So let's query ns1.nic.uk to see who has domain.co.uk. This comes back and says authority for domain is at dns.dns1.de plus backups. So now we can ask for the record